Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. Yes, indeed. A lot to think about after yesterday's video. I know I've used a lot of dying terms to describe my channel, and that's both true and not true, and I really fixate too much on it, and I've been too dramatic about it. I mean, my channel isn't exploding, but it's not, immediately dying on the vine either. And I know that part of it is YouTube's algorithms. Part of it, a large part of it, is me. I know I am a low-key, low-energy individual. I have had decades of training myself to be a low-key, low-energy, deadpan, wry, set people up so that they can be funny sort of person and not a wild person to do things. And with my depression, my fibromyalgia and more, I don't have a ton of energy to be one of these wild and crazy people that does wild and crazy stuff, to really engage massively with audiences and do crazy things. And I can't run, I can't do a lot of jumping. I live in a house with housemates that are intensely private people, so my recording area that I can do anything is this. So there's not a lot of places I can go with a lot of different things I can do. So I know, and 99% of, well, maybe 90% of any problems that I have with my channel are me. And that is why I have been reading and thinking a lot about the comments that I got, a lot of comments on yesterday's video. At first, of course, I'm a human being, and some of these beginning suggestions were things like, well, you ought to do reaction videos. Well, reaction videos are why I have 180,000 subscribers and I get like 400 views on a video. Unfortunately, as I've noticed, when you do things like reaction videos, you attract the people that want to watch that kind of reaction video. So if I react to Swedish death metal, I may get 10, 20, 50,000 views on that. Is it going to equate to any other views on any other reactions or any other videos? No, these are people that want to watch Swedish death metal. If I ever react to Swedish death metal again, I'll get 50,000 views. But unless I do that, then they're never going to pay attention. And so a lot of music reactions are like that. I do have and have gotten about 1% of reaction video people that have been curious and have stayed. So that has been nice and that has been good. And I wish I could keep that up in a way, because that part is nice. But with my depression, my therapy, my emotional systems coming back online, and monetarily, I just can't do them for physical and emotional and monetary reasons. The monetary one is not a big one, but it is a problem. I react to copyrighted material. Copyrighted material does not get you paid. So I get 100,000 views on a reaction video, and it's like I did no video at all. I don't get paid for it. And that's joyous. Nice to have all those views that's paying YouTube, but so monetarily, they don't really make sense, because people in the comments were saying, hey, do these reactions, you get a lot of subscribers, and that turns into views. Well, that's why I have 180,000 subscribers and get, when I do really good, 500 views on a video, because it's not Swedish death metal. And so they don't care. And that happens, that's life. So that's a scattershot of the problems of doing reaction videos. I don't mind doing reaction videos. I enjoyed them. It's just with my emotional systems coming online, as I've stated, the armor comes down, nothing can come in because everything's coming out that way. I don't know how long that's going to take to clear up. It may never, but by the time I die, I don't know. So, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's nice to be able to feel stuff. It's just kind of overwhelming at times, especially when I'm just out walking, having a nice little think and such about stuff like, oh, my wife this, my wife that, and remembering the good, and be feeling happy, and then whoosh, hit overwhelming with other things until it isn't good anymore. So it's life. Life is life. So as stated, I'm going to be, well, I don't know if I stated this, so I'm going to be trying to do as much as I can to shake things up and try to do things differently in some cases. I'm not really going to do a whole lot different with my vlogging, because my vlogging is basically, as I've stated, bubble sorting my brain so that I can function for the rest of the day. If I don't talk, I can't function. And so I talk so I can function. So thank you very, very much. As stated, I don't know. I'm going to try and shake things up. Hopefully I've got a different intro sort of thing and I can do some things like that. Hopefully that would be nice. But on the whole, my vlogging is just going to stay my vlogging. And I did mention this one as an aside that, I say, because I fixate on things like symmetry and the like, and I say that I don't have OCD, and Kathy Kiscat in comments said, you do, but it's just limited to that. And it's true. We all exhibit behaviors that are good, bad, and indifferent. It is just the degree to which they consume your life. So yes, I fixate on things like symmetry and such like that. It doesn't destroy my life or really affect me all that much, except for like looking in the camera and going, oh, let's make sure I'm centered. Or, oh, let's make sure my shirt is symmetrical. Or, oh, let's do this, like the way my glasses sit. So those things bug me, but they don't consume my life. It's when it consumes your life that it becomes a problem. Which I've got a thing that I don't understand in myself, that when I'm walking, and I've done this pretty much my whole life, I don't just let my hands hang. I mean, I do things with my hands, like I have to hold them in specific positions, like that with my hand there. Each finger on a knuckle and such like that, so that they form weird shapes as I'm walking, and I've got to do that and hold them properly. So I do lots of weird stuff like that, which has made me wonder about lots of various things, but there you go. So, I mean, it's like I said, it's something I've done my whole life. It's like a little fidget spinner. You know how some people have fidget spinners, or like Anthony Hopkins rubs his hands, just is a calming thing for him. It's when I'm doing things and thinking and I put my hands in shapes. So thumbs up for that. We all have our own little things that we do. Now that I've rubbed my hands are... I put lotion on my legs and then I wash my hands and I don't think I got all the lotion off. So, yay. So anyway, though, I'm going to be hopefully doing a lot of different things with my game Let's Plays. For the longest time, I've just done minor editing, but mostly just as I've done it, because there's two types of Let's Play type people. There's I've talked about this before, and I know I'm going to do it again, and I'm sorry, but there's the narrative framework, and then there is the vignette framework. People like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier, they do the vignette thing, which is, they just record X amount of time and then they just show you the highlights of the funniest stuff, or when they're just about to do something, the big stuff, and then it's the funniest stuff and all that. And then there are the people that do the narrative cohesive wholes. I mean, I've talked about before how there's the RPG chick. When she does playthroughs of her retro RPGs, there are like 150 episodes from beginning to end, because she does from beginning to end, and you see cataloged every single thing. I mean, if she says, I need this, then you see every single step of it happen. And there's nothing wrong with that. In the vignette framework, you know, you might hear Jacksepticeye say, oh, I need this, but then in the next scene, everything might be completely finished. Now, there's nothing wrong with either way to do it, and if you've got just not much time, or you just want highlights, or such like that, then yeah, the vignette framework is good. And that's a thumbs up with that. Doesn't always have to be a vignette framework. There's this one fellow that just only does Dwarf Fortress, which is an ASCII roguelike game where you're trying to keep a band of dwarves alive, and you have to tell them how to do everything. And that's all he does, and it's all just ASCII, which is just, you know, the keyboard characters. The graphics are awful. They're terrible. And it's just the dwarves going out and trying to survive, and when they show battles, it's just, you know, there's a one key of a critter, and then all their other little keys that just come up next to it, and then occasionally some of them turn red, and then it might be just it changes the symbol for the monster, and that's the battle. Yeah, he gets about 30,000 views, but that's okay if he fixates on the one thing, which only thing I was saying on that one is there's nothing bad with that. I think that's awesome the guy does this. You don't have to pursue the biggest and the brightest stuff to get views. So that was mostly for other people. That wasn't for me. I'm just saying pursue what you like, be passionate about it, enjoy what you do, and that's going to do the trick. Also, try to entertain other people as well. Oh, I have an itchy back. My sincere apologies. I do this thing. If I want to reach back behind me real well, I can only reach like this, so I just gronk and then shove my arm like out of its socket. Not out of its socket, but just further so I can reach. What other life hacks do you have about your own body? Yeah, because I have to push I can get very far, but I gotta push to get there. Yay! Did not go walkies last night. Stayed in. Feel kind of bad about that. But on the other hand, I have just been not feeling wonderful, and I'm pretty sure it's the testosterone. Oh yeah. And one person did mention, you know, a lot of people just come in so that they can relax and see light and fluffy stuff, and they don't want to hear depressing things. They just want to hear light, fluffy stuff so that they can relax and wind down. And, well, not everybody does. I mean, I'm not everybody, but I am a certain subtype of people. And when I watch videos, I don't watch for that reason. Now, yes, maybe 70% of the people do. And then I'm shooting that particular audience of like 20% of everyone who watches. So I don't have a huge audience I'm shooting for. I don't know. But especially for my vlogging. The rest of my videos, I try not to do that. For my vlogging, yes, I will talk about depressing things because I talk about the things that terrify me and the things that make me happy. I talk about the things that depress me, and I talk about the things that elate me. I'm talking about how my wife died almost 6 years ago, and my mother died almost 2 years ago, and I never had a chance to really talk to her toward the end. So there's a lot of stuff that's awful and I feel bad about, and I talk about that. But I also talk about the good things, and I talk about how my cat, she came in this morning, spent more time, and it's not arthritis because she dashes and bounces into the window and then dashes and bounces over to the food and then just bounces up to the window and out. It's not arthritis, and I'm hoping it's not mental because I fed her a lot, and she stayed in here for a while and then left and then came back and then dashed over the food thing and then was acting like I hadn't fed her. So I'm hoping it's not mental. But life is life. As stated, I talk about good, I talk about bad, and of course, we are just all making this up. Civilization is something we've made up. The path that we are on, oh good lord, that was a huge lockup. The path we are on now with civilization is not the only one, it's just the one path we chose. Excuse me. So we are making this up as we go along, so try to enjoy the ride. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments. I'm going to read them afterward. I may accidentally. I've got good peripheral vision. If I do so, I'll try to put the comment on screen. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. And even though I count in American Sign Language with my fibro, depression, and more, I'm lucky I can remember that my name is not Reginald P. Farquhar. And the P, of course, stands for Sylvester, it being a silent letter. And Random One Crap, thank you very, very much. No Man's Marv, thumbs up and thank you, I like the name. Caden Valero, greatly appreciated. Night Sage, except the I is an exclamation point, thank you very much. And then we have MTV's Grave, I like the name, thank you very much. Joshua Campbell, greatly appreciated. Dander, thumbs up and thank you. Quietish T, thumbs up, and that's a good game. I'm hoping to do that one day. Now I gotta remember to put Quietish T's comment up there. Kathy Kisscat, greatly appreciated. They Call Me Skinny, thumbs up and thank you. Sean Duke, D-U-Q-U-E, or Duque? I'm not quite sure, but thank you very, very much. Alex Riley, greatly appreciated. ASAP Frostbite with an 8 instead of a B, thumbs up and thank you. Tico, thank you very much. Russian Timing, greatly appreciated. Asta, thumbs up. And then Confused Owl 29, thumbs up and thank you. Shrimp Boy, I like the name, thank you very, very much. Runny Dash Trap, thumbs up and thank you. A Lemon Pie 407. Colin Reisenauer, thumbs up and thank you. Adrian Bryan, greatly appreciated. Slip Blast 1, I think I did the 3, so it's probably a 4. I think I always get lost right around there. When I switch around with my thumb, I get lost, so I'm calling it 24. And then last but not least, 7 IP God. I would call it like 7-zip just because I've used the 7-zip application before, so I don't know. But thank you, each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Am I still centered or am I off? Yeah, don't worry, it's not OCD. I just fixate. Yeah, it just doesn't consume my life. Anyway, though, thank you all so very, very much. And if you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you can donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could... I just did that one, didn't I? I've gotten lost. I don't know what I just said. I mean, literally, I have forgotten what I just last said. So, I have no clue where I got into that. Oh, man, that one didn't even hurt. Normally it hurts when the thoughts are yanked out of my head. This one just went and was gone. So I have no idea what I said or what I didn't say on my usual part of the spiel. So I'm going to take it as given. Fibromyalgia for the win. So anyway, though, yes, I'm going to be trying. I've got one Minecraft video today with no minor editing, just to make it look good, take out the worst stuff, such like that. But past that, I'm going to start doing more editing and trying to do more of the vignette stuff. So it's going to take a while. It's not going to be perfect, but that's life. Thumbs up. I'm still trying, and I've got my camera. So I'm going to start going walkies again and taking the camera out, and that's going to be good. Definitely a thumbs up. It's been a while since I've made a walkies video, and I'm sorry about that. Anyway, though, I got this video, I got my Minecraft video, hopefully gonna get a mutilated song in soon. That would be good as well. So, yeah, another one of those almost 20 minutes, but not quite. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. So hang in there. I'm trying to change things up within my functional parametric limits. Hopefully that's cool. So take care. Have a great day, and I will see you on the flip side.